Hi, I'm Steve.
And I'm Tim.
We're with Trans-Chicago Truck Group.
Your authorized Freightliner and Western Star dealership.
We're here with a new model year 21 Freightliner Cascadia with a new Smart Dash. We're going to go take it on the road today and see what it does.
Let's go, Steve.
What we have here is a pre-production option for a Smart Dash. It's not in production today. We were fortunate enough to get a few pre-series, and we're just taking it on the road to kind of see what it looks like. What we're looking at now is what we call the new Dash or Smart Dash. It's a pre-production option. It's not available today, and we were fortunate enough to get a few pre-series. So we want to take it out here and just see what it looks like. What do you think so far, Tim?
Well, at first glance, the dashboard is really uncluttered. It's sharp. On the main display screen in front of us, only the information that's necessary. All the ancillary stuff is on this right-hand B-panel screen. What we're looking at right now is we've got the active cruise control on. So we're getting like a virtual picture of the road and us in the center of it, and it shows a vehicle in the distance, and it tells me that it's 299 feet ahead of us. So the cruise control is on, the radar is telling us how far the vehicle is in front of us and what distance we're maintaining. With only the things that the driver really needs to see. I've got a fuel gauge and a depth gauge down here, and I've got air pressure gauges on the right bottom. Other than that, everything else is going to show up in the B panel. So very clean look, I like it.
On that B panel, you got Bluetooth and USB. You got a few different gauge package options. I see you got one displayed up there now, Tim.
Yeah, so from what I can see on here now, and it's all new to me, but I've got 3 different screens of gauges. The first one here is coolant temperature, engine temp, oil pressure, transmission oil temperature, touch screen. So now we go to screen 2. We've got a turbo boost, front and rear axle temps, and our soot level. And gauge 3 is a air pressure suspension gauge. So those all used to be analog gauges a few years ago, and in our more recent edition they've become digital in our small 5-inch display screen. This is all new and very clean.
You mentioned regen too, Tim, so that's probably where we do our manual regens and monitor our passive regens.
It does. It shows start regen, so it's right there.
Great.
Very simple, very easy.
Gives you a lot of chassis diagnostics. All the fault codes are there. It gets into some pretty in-depth descriptions when you do have those fault codes, rather than trying to read a couple lights or even getting it on virtual technician.
It does.
It'll spell it all out right there.
It does.
Control your chassis lighting, your regen. You got USB ports. You can sync it with your phone, navigation. A lot of information right there on that tab.
Right. Everything I can think of. Radio comes up here. It's got a navigation screen also. The only thing that it looks like we still operate manually is the heating and air conditioning, the HVAC system, which is still operated with these round dials.
Your chassis faults are in there too, Tim. You know, it'll give you a lot of information. Same thing you get from your virtual technician. All your fault codes, chassis faults, regen, and even doing your park regen is now initiated through that B-panel.
Correct, yeah. When you look at the diagnostics page on this, it has all the acronyms that mechanics talk about. SAM, ACM, MPC, and they all come up on one side, and the other side would actually show what the error is.
Yeah, very detailed information for a driver or even a technician.
Correct. And there's another screen with active alerts. We press that, and if we did have an active alert, that would tell us exactly what the alert is, rather than just a code or a number. We'd get some sort of a description. It would be more friendly for the driver to know what's going on with the truck.
That's touch screen as well, right?
The B panel screen is touch. The one up in front is not, but this is touch. I can scroll through. There's a home button. If you can operate an iPad, you can operate this touch screen.
Thanks for joining us today. We'd love for you to come out and get one of these trucks yourself, try the technology out for yourself, get hold of us, let us know what you think. We'd love to see you. Thanks again.
Look forward to seeing you.